Hello, my name is Ropiha. Today I will be teaching you how to properly apply MINX. But to begin, I would like to tell you what MINX is. MINX is a solid film with an adhesive back that is heat activated. The heat gives the MINX the conformability to sit over the compound curves of the nail and seals it onto the nail plate. There are over 200 designs of MINX nails. So this is the front and this is the back. The client consultation should take approximately 15 minutes. Evaluate your nail condition. Make sure you know that your nail has got no disease on it. Give your client a manicure to make sure that there's no cuticles around the nail plate. Then make the nail plate smooth and free from any oils. Determine the shape of nails your client likes. Whether your client likes the nails squared, round squared, whatever their desire is, you make sure you give them just that. So, what shape do you like your nails?
Square round.
Square round. So if you come closer, Angela's nails are quite narrow and they're C-curved nails. And as you can see, there's no cuticle, the nail is smooth and it is ready to be MINXed. You then, while you're giving the client a manicure, you will ask them where do they work, what do they like, what's their favorite color, so that you can determine what MINXed template will be best for them. So I have picked quite a few MINX templates for Angela to choose from. Which MINX template suits you the best? So Angela has picked Snow Cheetah. Once your client has picked the MINX template, you then put it straight away underneath your MINX lamp. Do you have any questions, Angela?
Yep, how long does the MINX last for?
MINX lasts 4 to 8 days.
And also with cleaning and things like that, putting it in water, will they be okay?
Putting your hands in water is okay. However, you should wear gloves to not pick or pry your nails either.
And also, putting any glue or any gel over it, will that make it last longer? Or?
You shouldn't need to put any type of gel or glue on your MINX. You should be able to apply your MINX and it will last 4 to 8 days. The first thing to do before applying your MINX is to wipe the nails with alcohol wipe. Is there any questions you'd like to ask, Angela?
Yes, can I just ask, what's the difference between using a MINX heat lamp and a hairdryer to heat up the MINX?
The MINX lamp heats up the MINX from inside out, whereas the hairdryer doesn't. Another thing with the MINX lamp is that it keeps it nice and warm while you're applying your MINX, and it doesn't cool it down, because MINX does cool down after 15 to 30 seconds. Keeping the lamp lets you apply your MINX much easier. It lets the MINX last a lot longer on the nails. So once you've wiped the nails and they're nice and dry and they're free from oils, you get your MINX sheet and you size up the nail from nail wall to nail wall. So this one here is too small. So you go to the second one, nail wall to nail wall. You then remove your MINX. Would you like to turn your hand around for me? You will watch how the MINX just drips downwards, and once it's hot, it should look like this. You grab your MINX and you apply it. You apply it right to the cuticle area, and you keep it at a 90-degree angle. So you got to make sure your MINX is at a 90-degree angle, and you go from sidewall to sidewall with pressure all the way to the very free edge. So once again, measure the MINX on top of the nail plate, sidewall to sidewall. Have a look at it. Remove your MINX. Turn your hand around for me. Make sure your MINX is nice and hot. It's very, very important. Apply the MINX right at the cuticle. Keep it at a 90-degree angle. Press down from wall to wall, side to side. Now make sure you keep quite a bit of pressure on that, so you don't create any bubbles or creases. You can also use your nails to get them right into the very edges of the nails. So as you can see, there's no crease on that nail. And that's perfectly smooth. Once you've got that, you then fold it down. Okay, once again, you get your MINX sheet, size it up. That's a bit too small. Turn your hand around, honey. Remember to keep it at a 90-degree angle, okay? So if you can see from the side, I've got it at a 90-degree angle. And you go from side to side. Always keep it underneath the MINX lamp so it keeps it nice and warm. If there's any excess on the nail walls, don't worry, because you can cut them off with your tweezers. So once you've got that nice and smooth, fold it under. Now with the thumbs. Keep it at a 90-degree angle. Now wall to wall. Really push it in. Then you may push it down. So now that's one hand. So once you have finished applying the MINX on all the nails, you should give it about 15 to 30 seconds to be able to completely cool down. So then you grab your nail, you get your MINX file, and at this angle you can clearly see your nail plate and where the MINX ends. So then you grab your MINX file and you file down the MINX, and at this angle you can actually see the nail plate underneath it. So that means that I no longer need to file. You can then grab your MINX and tuck it underneath the nail, and always going in one direction, downwards. You file under the nail until you can see the nail plate. Any excess that can't be filed, you get your tweezers and you cut them off. Once again, you get your nail and then you file it down